Welcome back to Timberborn. Last time we got industrial stuff going quite nicely. This time I think we're just gonna try and expand, maybe even reach some metal. But we have to make sure our beavers don't die. And what a wonderful day. All the busy beavers gonna wake up in a second. Yeah. It looks quite nice. There they come. Busy beavers. Wonderful. Why did you sleep on the floor? Oh, we have 11 people that that don't have houses. Yeah, we should definitely invest in row houses here. 600. We got 250. We'll do that in a second because our well-being is quite bad. We also broken teeth. We can do something against that with grindstones. Same goes with a campfire. We could definitely start thinking about that. Let's get a campfire going, and a rooftop terraces isn't needed that much, but no, I'm gonna not do that. But we can build this stuff so that we don't have broken teeth and stuff. Also, wet fur would be with the showers, which would be amazing. We'll do that in a second. I think we're gonna do that in the next episode. We're gonna put showers everywhere. I love watching the beavers do their work. We're still low on water. I would love to see the big storages, but it's quite a lot of stuff they need to do there. Okay, let's see. We're still low on logs. We're low on logs again, basically. So let's get a gather flag going here. Wait, let's do it here and here. Let's connect them up with paths like this, and let's cut down the trees. All the trees. It's actually oak, I think. So that's a lot of wood. That's a lot of wood, which is great. Bad water source in 3 days. That's the same again, right? Or is it one that's dangerous for us? I don't think this stuff is dangerous for us. It's just gonna flow away. We're not really worried about those bad water sources, I think. Now I'm saying that and we're gonna die. No, but I think we're good. We could also start investing in those, but we need too much stuff for that right now. In case of a bad water accident, basically. I still want to invest in more inventor huts. So let's place them everywhere we can. Inventor town, this is. It needs a lot of wood, but on the other hand, we're gonna get through the game faster. And we have unemployed beavers anyway, so there's just no reason to not do that. Let's also start building our path up to this ruin. Something like this could work amazingly. Like this. And then we will have a metal. Yeah, we won't do that right now, but we can start getting metal. There we go. We're also gonna delete this one because we want to have the path there. Maybe we need some more because those are not reaching. So let's just build a new one. We could also move those to here completely. Which could make sense. Like a lumberjack flag. They actually are not reaching that far, so maybe let's just do one in the middle here. Let's get some paths going. We're pretty far away now, so we could also think about some paths through the lake here. But I think for now we're good there. We also got our own oaks now, which is great. We got a lot of wood there, so we could start putting this on neutral. So we can get started on building or on finishing this. Because we're gonna have the metal stuff on over here, I think. It's a really nice map and it's not really stressful. We could have went for hard mode, I think. Maybe I'm just very confused. This bad water source is gonna activate soon, but I don't think it's bothering us that much. I don't think it's gonna bothering us at all. I don't even if there's a bad water tide or whatever it's called. I don't see where we would get... Do I miss something? Is there a hole something I didn't see or anything? I mean, there are some here, the drains, but it's just all gonna flow away from the map, so I don't see yeah, where all that stuff would go. Okay, let's also put those on low priority, so the beavers will work on other places if they don't have anything else to do. We're getting a lot of signs though, which is amazing. Let's see on the storages. I wanted to go for the large one there, but we need metal first, so doesn't really matter. And those need a lot of planks, so I'm not sure we want to do that. We got 3 days until a drought, so let's at least unlock. Yeah, we can unlock everything already. We're just not gonna be able to build it yet. Okay, we don't have enough for that, but I think it would make sense to start thinking about metal, or how we're gonna do the metal production. Yeah, let's see. Is everything marked to cut down? Yes, it is. We're very good on food. We also got some mangrove fruits now, which is very good. Maybe we even need a second gatherer flag there, but it will increase our well-being. Shelter is quite bad still. Yeah, but we can make this. We can definitely do this. Now the bad water. We have a lot of water here. The thing is, how much pressure do we... If this is underwater, will it still drill? Or not? I'm also not sure what options we have for... Yeah, I'm not yet sure what we need to do there exactly. But we of course... How much power does it need? 200 horsepower. Those get us quite a bit of power. I'm just thinking... This was weird. Why is it in the ground? I don't know about this, but wouldn't this make enough power to power this? And we would still have the water. Steam engine, gravity, I love gravity batteries. We're gonna definitely use those. That would also enable us to run all of this if needed. So we could start building a big battery project. But let's maybe not do that already. All the inventor huts is kinda hilarious. Okay, let's get thinking about metal. So we for sure want to unlock smelter. We also want to unlock scavenger flag. Do we need something else? So let's just build this from the back. So we need 200 horsepower. This is 400. So let's get 2 of those going. We can bring them like this, right? Yeah, that works perfectly. Then we could also have a storage. One for scrap, ideally, and one for the metal itself. I think this would work. So we put metal here. No, we put scrap here, actually. And we're gonna put metal here. I think that works perfectly. And then we also want to start scavenging metal here. Like this. Let's do 3 or something. Yeah. I think that would work perfectly. So let's get this built up. This will need quite a lot of our inventors, which is problematic, as you can see already. We don't have unemployed beavers. Do we still have some that run the... Yeah, we still have some. They will go into all the metalworking jobs though. We'll only run 1 for now, I think. Yeah, this wood is also gone soon. Yeah, we are kind of limited by water, basically on this map, but we do have this aquifer drill. It's just the question of how we get water up here, or basically power. We could just use the beaver power. There's also steam engines, right? If we have enough wood anyway, we could use that. Gravity battery, geothermal, that's what we're using right now. Okay, we're also almost done getting the wood from there. We also do have a lot of wood, which is amazing. But I think, oh, they're scavenging metal. They're scavenging metal, which is really nice. Yes, perfect. That's absolutely perfect. And we also are setting up... We're also setting up all the metal stuff with the storages. And the geothermal plant is exactly what we need for the power... for powering the metal factory stuff. Which is great. Let's also see if we need haulers. I'm actually not sure where this would be here. Let's see. What do we have? We have 2 ways, which is also new to me. So, 2-way, the bridges. Oh, we got larger. Isn't this a lot? No, this is the same as I know them. Landscaping. Interesting. Yeah, I think the tunnel is also new. Like all this terrain block and... No, terrain, I don't think so. But I think tunnels and stuff. Maybe also terrain is new to me. Sluices, I know that stuff. We can unlock the large warehouse. And builder's hut. Additional builders, right? That's what I... And district crossing and hauling post. That's what I thought. Yeah. That's what I maybe want to place here. Do I want to place that? That's the question. Do I need more haulers? On the other hand, it will maybe help. So let's maybe not. Let's not place it here. We have to restructure our village quite heavily. Can we move the district? The district center. Migrate population? Don't think so. Oh, we could just move it like here, right? Because I kind of want to use this as a way of... Yeah, let's maybe wait with all that stuff. And we can also delete those now. And definitely put this on high priority so we're not losing those materials. They're also... Oh no, those are seedlings, right? Okay, so let's get those going, and let's also delete rubble. No, we don't want to delete rubble. We want to mark those for demolition. Just because it looks better. There we go. Let's make sure we get all those logs. And let's make sure we get this stuff here. We need a lot of planks there. So let's maybe employ some more plank makers. Let's also employ a second gatherer. This could work very nicely. Okay. And they are gathering all that metal, but it won't be enough for long. So we have to think about a way to probably get up there. Let's see. No, here would also work very nicely. Yeah, let's start building. Let's also unlock this one. We definitely need to start building those. And let's maybe do it like this. Oh no, that was wrong. Let's delete that one. Like this. And let's also delete this one. And we can build stairs up here, which will then enable us to get this metal too. And we're making metal officially. So that's really great. Let's see about housing. We don't have 600, but we will soon. We should also start about thinking about the sap thing. Because the pine resin will be needed to make treated planks, which will be really useful for spiral stairs. And other things, of course, but spiral stairs I'm really excited for. This is also new to me. Let's say it like that. Let's also connect this one up, so this one there will be harvested. We're definitely low on water, so that's something we need to keep in mind. I would say we do like make it like this, and now we start with some bigger storage areas. So we definitely want enough water, and we want also enough other storage, of course. So I would say we start with one water tank here. Well, maybe we want to keep this for expanding to a second layer there. So we're gonna start with one big tank there, and we're gonna this is gonna be water here, so we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, but we're gonna of course put this to not important. We're gonna not build this. I hope they actually don't build it, because that would be really stupid. Okay. And then we will have other stuff, of course. We can't build anything on top here, which we have to keep in mind. But there's some houses here, which is great, because we can build on top here. So we could do something like... We can unlock this. We can now unlock and just put row houses here. Which would kind of work. But also we're kind of limited there. So we could do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. 7 even. And we could put paths down like this. Then we could have some well-being stuff here. A campfire. No, we can't have a campfire there. Well, we don't want to. Some grindstones. And we maybe want to have some more water. Yeah, let's just put some more water up here. It's just gonna be water everywhere, so we copy this to all of them. Well, we also want to stop those because don't want to get all of them built. I'm not sure if 2 water pumps will stay enough, but we'll see. As soon as this is built, we will definitely see if it's enough. We don't have enough wood, that's for sure. So let's unpause. Let's make people work here. Let's also make people work here again. We are still quite in an overflow of people. Beavers. This is also very nice for now. Okay, there. So we can start gathering as soon as we need to. Could this one get problematic? Maybe, right? Oh, it will fill up, but it will overflow to here. Will it eventually go here, or will it... No, I think we're okay. Maybe we're not, actually. This could get problematic, but I think we're okay for now. Yes, and that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will be very happy if we see each other on the next one. See you next week.